Morning, all. All right, so we got 6 games tonight in the National Hockey League. Not bad for a Monday. And yeah, I'll be back to my more standard morning all for first video, and welcome back for the rest of the videos. I've just been messing around the last couple of days. Anyways, we got 6 games tonight, 3 of them starting at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, starting with Boston and Columbus. So this is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December the 3rd and January the 2nd. For Boston, the schedule softens up a bit for the next couple of weeks, but you have to win the games on the schedule. They're 14 3-3 overall over their last 10 games. They're 5 3-2. And defense and goaltending, which was getting them to where they were to start the season, has started to fall off. So now it's a matter of getting that back in order and getting their numbers to start going down in the goals against department again. Charlie Coyle, 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points, has been very effective through the first quarter of the season. Charlie McAvoy, 3 goals, 10 assists, 13 points, also very effective in the games he's played. And yeah, 1 forward, 1 defenseman on the board for every team, including their opponents, the Columbus Blue Jackets, who are 6-12-4. I'm sure halfway through last night's third period, there were a lot of Columbus Blue Jackets would have expected to be 3-6-1 over their last 10, but here we are. Yeah, they're 2-7-1 over their last 10. Marchenko, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. I think their most consistent forward. Werenski on the blue line, a goal, 14 assists, 15 points. You know what you're getting with Zach Werenski. And again, Columbus needs to figure out what happened against Carolina last night in the second half of that third period and not do that against the Boston Bruins. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Buffalo and the New York Rangers. This is the second of 3 meetings. On October 12th, they met, and the Rangers won 5-1 in that game. The third and final meeting will be December the 23rd, the last day of games before the Christmas break. On the Buffalo side, they're 9-10-2 overall. They're 4-4-2 over their last 10. Skinner, 10 goals, 7 assists, 17 points, continues to produce at a very high rate. Darlene on the blue line, with all the blue liners that are getting all the headlines so far this year. Hughes, Makar, both Hughes brothers, really, and various others. It's easy to ignore that Darlene has 4 goals, 13 assists, 17 points. He's on pace for a lot of points this year. On the Rangers side, they're 15-3-1. They're 8-1-1 over their last 10. Chris Kreider scores on the power play, scores shorthanded, can score 5-on-5. He's got 13 goals, 7 assists for 20 points thus far. Gustafson's been filling in well offensively on the blue line, 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points. It's remarkable what a difference a move can make. That last year he was producing in Washington, goes to Toronto, not as much, goes to the Rangers, now he's back to producing again. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Florida and the Ottawa Senators. So this is the first of 4 meetings between these teams. And of course, it's Tkachuk versus Tkachuk. So I think the team with Tkachuk on it's going to win. They'll meet again February 20th, April the 4th, as well as April the 9th. For Florida, they are 12-7-1 to start the year. 7-3 in their last 10, so really solid play by them. Barkov, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points in the games he's played thus far. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, solid for them on the blue line. 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points. It's nice to see his scoring back after some down years in Vancouver. On the Ottawa front, they're 8-8 to start the year. They're 5-5 over their last 10. Stützle's had a lot of highlight reel moves, assists, and goals so far. 5 goals, 17 assists, 22 points for him. Chychrun, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points. With all the attention that Sanderson and Chabot get on that blue line, it's kind of easy to overlook Chychrun at this point. It is a very talented blue line in Ottawa. Their record has to start getting better. Then we fast forward 2 hours at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, the Tampa Bay Lightning in Colorado to face the Avalanche. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Tampa Bay on February the 15th. So on the Tampa Bay side of things, they are 10-6-5 to start the season. 5-3-2 over their last 10, but Vasilevsky's back. I honestly, I was trying to figure out this morning, like, well, do I want to wear Tampa because Vasi's back? Do I want to wear Colorado because they're at home? And I went with Vegas. So Braden Point, 11 goals, 18 assists, 29 points. He has quietly got himself towards the top of the scoring list this year. Hedman's quietly been one of the better producing defensemen. 4 goals, 18 assists, 22 points. Yeah, Tampa Bay's back. On the Colorado side, they're 14-6 to start the year. 7-3 over their last 10. So they were 7-3 in their first 10, 7-3 in their second 10 games. That's remarkable consistency. McKinnon, 7 goals, 19 assists, 26 points for him. McKinnon's been producing better lately. We knew that he would. He's on pace for over 100 points. Not a surprise. Makar, 5 goals, 25 assists, 30 points. So fantastic numbers from Makar thus far this year, and he's going to try to keep that up tonight. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific start between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Calgary Flames. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again December 12th, January 13th, and March the 14th. So for Vegas, they're 14-5-2, but over their last 10, they're 4-5-1. The wheels have kind of fallen off lately. Jack Eichel, 8 goals, 12 assists, 20 points. He's prominent. They need more points there. And Theodore, 4 goals, 14 assists, 18 points. Much like Dahlin in Buffalo, people aren't talking much about Theodore at all, and yet he's putting up really good numbers. On the Calgary front, they're 8-10-3 to start the season, but 5-3-2 over their last 10, so things have slowly been improving. They're coming off that loss against Colorado, a game that they could have won. Huberdeau, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points, has been better lately. And Rasmus Andersson, 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points on the blue line. They don't have anybody with fantastic offensive numbers on their blue line, but they do have a solid defense core. Then at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, we have the Washington Capitals in San Jose against the Sharks. This is the second and final meeting between the teams. They met in Washington on October 29th. That was a 3-1 win for the Caps. Capitals are 10-5-2 to start the season. They're 7-2-1 over their last 10. Strome, 8 goals, 2 assists, 10 points, has been very consistently good for them so far. And Carlson on the blue line, 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points. He's on pace for about 40 points this year, maybe 50. Not too bad. On the San Jose front, they're 4-15-2, but they're 4-1-1 in their last 6 home games. They're 4-5-1 overall in their last 10. Hoffman's been hot lately, 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points for Hoffman, so suddenly he's on a 25-plus goal pace. And Kalen Addison has fit in well in San Jose. 9 assists from him. And I think with Addison, they're not really asking him to do the defensive aspect of things. Just go out there and play his game, and he's playing pretty well. So anyways, there you go. Let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.